Oh, we'll get to that, don't worry. I'm just gonna give... Normally I pre-stream, so I'm gonna give that a little bit to go through before I do anything else. Yes, Stellaris music, because A, it's probably copyright free, and B, it's really good. And C, I have access to 7.5 hours of it. I could pay other stuff too, but not all of it is copyright free. Like, we could play the Mega Man game, but I don't know that I want to. I mean, I could also do this. How about you sort this by fucking... Really? Are you kidding me? But honestly, this is just gonna make me want to play Terra Invicta. So... This album's only an hour and a half long? Damn. Ow. Damn. What else do I have in this list? I could talk so long about this song. Alright. Might as well get started. Let's get something chill here, though. This will work. Actually, you know what? Let's listen to this song. This song is great. So this is the song Kings from Project Wingman, which is the song that plays when you're fighting the final boss. And it's actually kind of a masterclass on how it interweaves two different themes that kept getting repeated throughout the entire game. It's really good. And the way it uses key shifts and tones to describe how you're fighting over a ruined battlefield, it's just amazing. Starts over again. An amazing song. Had we more time, I would do a whole thing. Had I more time, I would do a whole thing on music. Let's get this started, shall we? Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, characters of all shapes, sizes, denominations, and genders, welcome to Dave-cember. It's December, and I've decided I'm going to start a new tradition. December is when I get to record whatever I want, or stream whatever I want, on Mondays. So, we are going to be streaming me putting together a model kit. I've had these model kits sitting in my office for like a year, and I've really wanted to put them together. I did do some model kits last year, specifically I did a Gundam Zaku, a Zaku from Gundam, I should say. And we also did an Armored Core figure. And I picked up some other ones. I was hoping that I would have these in time for the stream last year, and it just never happened. First one, I'm going to show you what we're not going to be making today, because I need to get back into practice a little bit. I haven't made a model kit in a year. This one is the biggest one. That is the Balam Industries BD-011 Melander Liger Tail from Armored Core 6, piloted by G1 Michigan. As you can see, 4 legs, big-ass chain gun, shoulder grenade launcher, pretty fucking cool. It's a pretty sweet one. This one's cool. We're not going to be making that one today. The other one that we're also not going to be making today is Schneider Nachttiere 40E Steel Haze, piloted by V4 Rusty. This one's got the digitigrade legs, it's got the submachine gun, a couple of shoulder weapons that look like pulse weapons, the big shield on the arm. Also very cool. Not going to be building this one today. Today we're going to start off with something a little easier. Going to be starting off with the RAD CC-2000 Orbiter, also known as you start with this one, and it kind of sucks. But it also gets you through the beginning of the game. So, it's a good one. This is what we're going to be making today. This is from Bandai is who's authorized it. I want to say this is Kotobukiya. Maybe not. It just says Bandai Spirits. Maybe they did do it. Huh. Alright. This is their 30-minute missions. In theory, you can put this together in 30 minutes. In practice, no. No. For anybody that's tuning in and watching, and if you're wondering, oh my god, what is he doing model kits for? I'm not here for the model kits, I'm here for the games. Don't worry, I'll be getting to more games eventually. But it's Dave-Sember. I want to do some stuff. I have been playing Terra Invicta on my own time in a different save file. I think I understand shipbuilding. I do want to finish Dragon Quest 1 and 2, or at least Dragon Quest 1. But I want to make a model kit. Oh yeah, 30 minutes my ass. Alright. Alright, so we got B1 and C1. D2, A1, C2, D1 again. Didn't we already have D1? That's D2. Never mind. D1, A2, and B2, and the manual. I love making model kits. I really do. I don't do it nearly often enough. But it's definitely one of those things that, when you do it, you feel accomplished. More or less. So you can see here, this is what the final thing will look like. We've got the HC-2000 Finder Eye, the AC-2000 Tool Arm, the CC-2000 Orbiter, and the 2C-2000 Crawler, with the LR-035 Curtiss Rifle, the BST G1P10 Booster, not much else. Oh, I love this stuff. I really do. Is this where I start? Yeah, that's where I start. Okay. So we get to start right here. Yeah, nothing on the left arm, nothing on the right. Really? Nothing on the left arm? Do you not start with the laser blade? I gotta play Armored Core 6 again, man. Jesus. Okay. Also, it's very cold here, so if it looks like I'm wearing a house coat, I am. Very cold. We need C1 and A1. Just gonna actually unpack these entire. So that's A2. It's B2. This is D1. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Hope you've been chilling, having a good time. I can actually... I don't normally... don't want to do that. That was the wrong thing to grab. Do this. There we go. Now I can look at the camera. And when I'm looking at chat, it's right over here. Remember, if you're an actor, don't look directly down the camera barrel. Whoops. I'm not an actor. C2. A1. D2. The cool thing about all of these model kits for Gunpla, not Gunpla, for Armored Core, is that weapons and stuff are interchangeable. So if I go through and I make the Steel Haze or the Liger Tail and I decide I want this one to be carrying the giant Gatling gun, I can do that. Which is cool as shit. It's like Lego. Open! Ah! Don't use your teeth. And then this one we've got B1 and C1. So these are the two that we need right now for the CC-2000 Finder Eye. Let me know if volume is okay. And as always during these streams, we're going to be nice and chill. We're going to have a nice little time. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm here. I ain't doing nothing. Got my nippers. Okay. So we need C16 and A118. C16 is more important. That's this one. Where is the strut? There? Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to do this on camera. It's very difficult. It's very difficult because my keyboard is in the way. I've replaced my keyboard tray since I did this last year, and thank God for that. The keyboard tray that I had earlier was not connected to my desk anymore, so that was a problem. Okay. Well, that puts it right in the field of the camera, Dave. Don't do that, you fucking moron. There we go. That should be good enough. Okay. So we need A118 is this tiny little bit right here. The goal is not to lose any parts today. See how far we get on that. So this goes where? Does it go right on the end? Okay, so you got me C16. That is what I cut out, right? Nope, I cut out 13. Whoop. We've immediately fucked up, everybody. I'm good at this. That's 9. C16 is up here. I don't know how I did that. I did that because it got loose. Interesting. nippers. I don't understand how you would ever do this without nippers. Lost it for a second there. Okay. You go right on the front here. I also really like these model kits because of the fidelity of them. Like how accurate they are to the actual game. Like, this tiny little bit is just because this part of the mech in the game is a different color. Oh god. Does it go in the top? No, it goes in the top. Okay. Is there a winch? There is. A big old fucking man hands. She had man hands. I don't like Seinfeld. Seinfeld can kiss my ass. So the soundtrack that we're currently listening to is from Surviving Mars. And it is about 2 hours long. So if we get all the way through this soundtrack, then this 30-minute mission kit is bullshit. Oh god. Or I'm just bad. Okay. That's literally all I did. Let's just put that little dot in there. Little gray bit. Now I need A119, which is this one. What in the hell am I nipping here? This one clearly. And then what? Oh, okay. No. Add a tool. Where did it go? There it is. Got this too. Get rid of the sprue a little bit. There we go. And now we have this like this, and this goes in like this. Yes. There we go. And then A117 and C15. So A117 is right here. I love this soundtrack because the soundtrack helps me de-stress. It's very light and airy and easy. And hopeful. There's a lot of hopeful tones to the music. It goes like this, goes on top. Like that. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the CC-2000 Finder Eye. But we gotta do one more thing. C15. That's C2. This one. Do I need to zoom in? Is it hard to see? Let me know. So I can do a lot of things with the camera here. Is there a particular way that you go in? What does that mean? Okay, it's saying there's a part on the side. You want it going in like this. I think. I can always turn it if I need to. Shift over a bit so that it moves to your left, just a little bit if possible. Yes. Go zoom in a little bit and pan this way. All right, just do this. Derp. Is that better? Okay, thank you. Oh, interesting. I can't just do this later. I gotta do it right this time. Come on. There we go. I think it's hard to tell. So if you look at this part, it's got a little slot at the back here. And I think this, it's hard to see here, but it is pointing to the slot on the back, which I think it wants to face that way. From here. I think. Like that. I think. But we shall have to see. Continue the mission. All right, now it wants us to build the core. Okay. Don't forget about this part, Dave. Do not forget about this part. It goes right there. So I'm going to need A1, D1, D2, A2, B2 eventually. Okay. I was like, oh man, this seems really easy. It looks like you're almost done just right here. Oops. Forgot about that part. Yeah, you can buy separate weapon sets here. So you can get the missile launcher or grenade launcher. But I don't have those. I didn't feel like it was necessary. Alright, so you want A13. That's this one. Sorry. Try to keep everything on camera here. There's nothing to cut there. Huh, interesting. Really should play Surviving Mars more. Game's good. There are people that will tell you that Surviving Mars is not a good game. Those people are wrong. I love city building games, but they gotta have something unique about them in order to get me, in order to like draw me in. Surviving Mars is, hey, build a city, but it's on Mars. Good enough for me. And then D13, that's D2. C1. D1. Three, this thing up here. A little bit. I didn't do this the last time we put together a gunpla kit, so I'm trying to do it now. All right, so this goes like this. There's a little bit of glare on there, isn't there? Sorry. And then, so this goes like that. And then this comes down like this. Just right through the hole. Into position. Yeah, it looks right. Then I need A16, A19, and D14. A19. And D. D14. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if I finished that thought. I didn't sand the pieces on the last kit that I put together, and it caused some parts to not fit quite right. So I think that's what I was missing. At least I think that's what caused it. Okay. A little bit there, and big bit there. All right. So you want me to line these up, presumably like this. Okay. You want me to put this Okay, so I've lost track of which part is which. It shouldn't matter. Shouldn't matter. Probably will. Like this. That can't be right. Do you want me to line it up like that? I confused. Oh, I see. Okay. Goes in like this. So this part right here at the front, which is a little turned up part, goes into this little part right here that's turned up. Then you want me to take this part and have it go like this on top into these ridges. Oh god. And then this part comes over top. Slides it all together. Hey, that's looking pretty good. So you got the top part here, the bottom part down here with the little... Huh, is that part literally just for that little bit at the back? That's kind of funny. Just to get that coloration in there. And it's got the color down at the bottom. All right, A232 and A233. What's this one? Nope, that's B2. A2. A2, 32, and 33. It's these two right here. I would imagine if you put together a lot of model kits like this one probably isn't all that complicated. I really don't put together a lot of model kits like this. I've been actually thinking about using this view for CharacterSelect for a couple of things. But I haven't been able to figure out how I want to do it. I am having fun with CharacterSelect. I hope people enjoy watching that when we stream it. I know it's inconsistent at best. But such is the life of D&D. Looks pretty good. I got like a whole world planned out for CharacterSelect, and we barely scraped the surface in a year. This time last year, we were actually putting together characters and stuff. All right. So, let's see. You want this part to go towards the front. What's the front? Sitting like this. Okay. I'm always of the opinion, and I have been for a very long time, that I don't necessarily care what people enjoy watching on the channel. I just want to enjoy what we put on there. And I gotta say, I enjoy doing CharacterSelect, even though it's a lot of fucking work. D118 and D218, got it. You wouldn't think it'd be a lot of work. I am winging it way more than I should be, but also it's fun. 18. What's this one down here? So this is D2. D2 goes on the right-hand side. D1 is this one? Yeah. 18. There it is. Oop, nope, that's some bad sprueing. Some bad sprue at the end here. It's hard to see, but... Focus. Focus. Come on. Yeah, you can see it there now. Better. Alright, got those two on there. A17. That's B1, that's A1. That is the front. I also recognize this is probably not the most interesting stream, but god damn it, it's fun for me. It really is. I'm not a very handsy. Don't say that, Dave. I'm not a very hands-on kind of guy. I don't do crafts and stuff like that. So doing this is a challenge for me, and I enjoy doing it. So this, yeah. It's coming together. A18 is the back part, I believe. It's this one right here. However, even though this is probably not the most interesting thing for people to watch, it's fun for me, and this isn't my job. So I am not dependent, fortunately, on doing what the crowd enjoys or demands. Like, somebody like... Well, not Markiplier. Markiplier's too big to really give a shit about anything he does at this point. Not to say that he doesn't give a shit. I'm just saying he could do anything and it would become popular. But, like, smaller stuff, it's harder to... Or smaller streamers, harder to justify. How do you want this to go on? Where do you want this to go on? So you want it to go like this. On the back. Like that. That can't be right. Like that? No. Oh, on the top part. Okay. Like that. Yeah. Okay. And then D11 and D12. But yeah, like, I've said this before on a couple of different things. One of the streamers that I'm currently watching is Spike Vegeta, and he's doing SNES Mania, where he plays through every Super Nintendo game. released in the US in more or less chronological order. And sometimes it's fun. He gets to play something like, say, Final Fantasy IV or Super Metroid. And sometimes he has to spend 6 days playing Wizardry. And that really hurts his numbers. And that's his job. So if he's not doing a good job of entertaining people, then he's in trouble financially, I would assume. But I don't have that worry, and it's a nice worry not to have. I have a job. It means I can't be streaming or recording as often as I'd like. But I'm okay with that. Even if I didn't have a job, the people that I record with do have lives. And I wouldn't be able to record with them all the time. So, there are still limits to what I can do. How does this go together? Gotcha. So on the right, you want this to go down. Like that. And that goes in the front here. Like that. Focus. There you go. I think this is the same model that came with the collector's edition of Armored Core 6. But this has far fewer details. But I'm putting it, and it's smaller, but I'm putting it together. I'll show you a comparison after we're done putting it together. D16 and D15. These two right up here. I don't know if I'd ever actually want to make like streaming and recording my full-time job. It seems like it's a really fickle market. One day you're on top, next day you're scraping by, desperate for views. I don't know. Seems really fraught. I mean, let's be honest, the market for streaming and recording is kinda saturated. I mean, anybody can do it, but everybody can do it. And everybody is doing it. It's not a bad thing. It means that it's hard to stand out. God knows I don't. Okay, so you want this to go like this on this side. Where? Like this? Yeah. Is that an actual cable? Huh. I think that's supposed to be an actual cable. Like, obviously it's not a cable, but, you know. And then this one you want to go like this. That's a toe latch. So you latch something onto here, and if you're on the other side, you can latch this onto this on another orbiter. Alright, set that aside for now. A1-2 and A1-1. It's these two. Don't like that cut. Anyway, this is all just stream of consciousness at this point. Talking. Saying things. We're supposed to get anywhere from 2 to 6 inches of snow tonight. Or tomorrow, I should say. And I'm kind of hoping that means I get to go home early from work. But I work in a medical office. And people still have to be seen. So I'm not counting on it. I'm just hoping. And you know somebody has run out of something to talk about when they start talking about the weather. Trying to think of other games that I've been playing lately. I tried out a game called Bookstore Simulator. Because apparently I'm really into simulator games in which I make a store and then sell things. Don't ask me why. It's pretty decent. All the books are not actual books, so it's like instead of Pride and Prejudice, it's Ego and something. Ego and Exasperation or whatever. I don't know. Something that rhymes. It's a pretty good game, but it's like all the other store games. You sell things to make stuff. They really just go together like that? Huh. Is this a booster? No, it's a shoulder part. Huh. Alright. D119. It's this one right here. What else have I been playing? I think I mentioned it. I went through and I played Breath of Fire 1, the Game Boy Advance version, and Breath of Fire 2, also the Game Boy Advance version. And boy howdy, are those games not good. But I love them. I still have to play this. As you can see, I haven't even opened the plastic yet. I want to go back and play through the first part, remake, before I get to Rebirth. I think that's all I got. No. I also have Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart that I haven't cracked open either. And I also have a copy of... 2 copies. 2 Nintendo Switch games. Persona 5 Tactica. It was on sale. Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. Always wanted to play this game, never actually have. Both of these are still in the plastic. And then there's Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, which I'm not going to crack open until we actually get to it on stream, or on recording. And to do that, we have to play through... Everything just fell off my desk. It's fine. Put that down there. Before we can do that, we have to play Ratchet and Clank Future, Crack in Time, which I got used. So hopefully it works. I should test it. Whatever. Okay. This is part D119, goes in the back. Like that? No, that can't possibly be right. Briefly played the newest Ni no Kuni game, came out on PC 1 to 2 years ago. It's okay, too much of a mobile port though. That's Ni no Kuni 2 or Ni no Kuni a different one? Because I heard Ni no Kuni 2 was not as good as the first one. There we go. And I need A234. There are 2 A234s. Not sure I remember anymore. Some subtitle to it. It's fair. I've heard nothing but good things about the first one, which is the one that I have, Wrath of the White Witch. But sometimes I get to the point where I'm just like, I think this game looks interesting. I would like to play it at some point. And then it comes in and I just never fucking play it. Like, I haven't touched my Switch since last year. Which is probably a bad thing. So this goes like this on the bottom. Right? Like that? Well, it lines up. Okay. And then B114. Hey, guess what? B1 is also a tiny little part. Not as small as the head part, but close. That goes in the front here, which is flat. So there's only one way it can go in, which is like this. There we go. Set that aside. Now it wants A15 and A14. This is B1. So these two. I think I did a review on it on the Dave's Quick Reviews on Discord, which if you're not on the Discord and you're watching this on YouTube or something like that, join the Discord. It's not super active, but you know, it's fun to hang out. But I played a game called Prison City, which I tell you what, if we finish this before 10 o'clock, I will show you a little bit of that game because it's fun. This. And very carefully clip over here. There we go. And clip off this. Take these two, smash them together. Easy. Good fits. Good fits. And now we need D2, 19. It's A2, which I also need, A2, 34. I think this is my favorite song on this soundtrack. The slow rise into music after the raindrop piano, really good. No, definitely can't go like that. All right, sorry. Keep forgetting where the camera is. I'm not good at this whole on-camera thing, guys. The reason we don't face cam. It's because I would be the only one face camming. Nobody wants to see this shit. Nope, it's not all the way together. Okay, see that? Not all the way together. Now it is. Then this slides right in. Perfect. D219. I want to say I've never been somebody to like collect games, and then I look at my Steam list and I'm like, yeah, I just collect them in a weird way. Alright, so this bit goes in like this. Slides right in. Perfect. And then B214. Tiny little part. I do have some collectible games. I still have my copy of Dragon Warrior 7 for PS1. My original copies of Final Fantasy 7 and 8. I have the greatest hits version of Tactics, because of course I do. Anybody that has an original version of Tactics is a madman. Or is paying way too much for it. Ah! Bugger. Get in there. What the hell? There we go. That's that. And then slapdash these things onto the core. And that is the CC-2000 orbiter core. It's not quite in there. Or is it not supposed to be? No, it should be flush. I got a little bit of sprue. Hopefully that was the problem. There we go. Now it's nice and flush. Snapped right in there. All right, and then set that aside. Now we need to build two arms. The AC-2000 tool arm. So don't need this for now. B1 we need. B2 we need. C1 and C2. The rest of these out of the way. Okay. B111. It's this one over here. What else have we been playing lately? Man, I don't even know. A lot of Cultic. I friggin' love Cultic. That game is great. playing that just before I streamed, actually. I'm trying an extreme run, which is the hardest difficulty setting, because I'm a psychopath. Might as well grab... You know what? No, let's keep these separate. So that's B1. And then we need B112. Which is this one. Yeah, for the most part, I don't know. I can't really think of any games that I've been playing. Let me take a look at my Steam list, see what's recent. Terra Invicta, Bookshop Simulator. Been playing the Bard's Tale trilogy, which is a lot of fun. It's basically numbers go up game. Cleared Hot, which is super fun but not yet finished. Definitely worth waiting for that one to finish because that game is Soviet Strike in all but name. Alright, so this goes on the back here. Or not Soviet Strike, but like the Strike games. It looks like the first one is kind of modeled after Desert Strike. And then they're like, well, congratulations on finishing episode 1, which is like 12 missions, and they're pretty good. You could probably beat them in a couple of hours, but I know it's like a $10 game, so whatever. Focus, thank you. Yeah, it's like, thanks for finishing chapter 1. And you're like, oh, and now we're going to the jungle? I'm up for jungle adventures. So, looking forward to that one. Getting more content. C10 and C11. My biggest thing with it was that when I was getting towards the end of the current content, I was like, this can't be the end of the game. I've barely made enough money to actually afford some of these really cool helicopters. And it's like, thanks for finishing chapter 1. And I was like, oh, thank God. Alright, so for this one, it wants me to take this and put it like so. That can't be right. Hold on. This and put it like so. Okay. Oh! Don't lose parts, Dave. Jesus Christ. Like this. Ah, there we go. And then take this and put it on here. Like that. Okay, so that's what we've got now. This is going to be an arm, remember. C-19. Which is this one. I'll tell you what I have been looking forward to, though. Has anybody seen the Mighty Nine premiere episode? Which is the animation of Critical Role's Campaign 2. And I've only seen the first episode, but man, was it good. And a fucking plethora of friggin' voice actors. Holy hell. Okay, so it wants me to put this little dot. 5th episode on Wednesday. Yes, it's very good. Yeah, it looked... Like I said, I've only seen episode 1. And it was one of those things where I had to, like, stop and pay attention. Which doesn't happen to me very often with TV. But it was very, very good. Okay, so that's in there. Now we need B19. Really? Alright. I also like the, first of all, I like the fact that they're doing longer episodes. They're 44 minutes instead of 22, because I liked Legend of Vox Machina well enough. But it definitely felt constrained by the time limit of 22 minutes. And then I like that they're doing the character introductions before they meet. It's just a very satisfying way of getting introduced to the characters. But again, I've only seen the first 2 episodes. C-2000 is this one. And C-113 is this one, the one that we cut out earlier. So 12. Critical Role is a bit of a tear the last half of the year. 4th campaign started earlier this year. Dispatch released and the Mighty Nine animation is releasing. Were they involved in Dispatch other than just play or being in voices in it? Like, I haven't played it yet. We're going to do it on the channel. No spoilies, please. How in the fuck do you want me to do that? They funded it? Okay. Then yes, they are on a fucking tear. This part here goes into here? Yeah, like that. And then this part here goes into there. I think it's an elbow. It was out of money and about to die, and they found out about it and funded it. So, here's the thing that I like most about Critical Role as a company, is that they are passionate about the things that they do. And the things that they do are Dungeons & Dragons, Daggerheart, writing books and featuring them, their sponsors, which is totally okay because they get really good sponsors for the most part, and passion projects. Like, they find passion projects. And also the Critical Role Foundation. Critical Role Foundation does really good stuff. If you're looking for two charities to give to this holiday season, Critical Role Foundation, Child's Play. Those are the 2 good ones. Okay. We're going to jump back and do the other parts here. Bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-bum. Bum, bum, bum. But yeah, like, there was a post on Penny Arcade where Jerry, the writer, Able Gamers is also very good. I don't know too much about all of the various charities. Extra Life is good too. A couple of others. But yeah, there's a lot of good charities out there that are gamer related or gamer tangent. There was a post on Penny Arcade from Jerry talking about how they did a Daggerheart session with Chris Perkins and Jeremy Crawford playing as the Dungeon Masters and Matt Mercer playing as one of the players. And he's just like, at the end he said, I got to sit next to Matt Mercer, and let me reassure you, yes, he is exactly the person that you think he is. And it's like, thank you, I'm validated now. This is, if you can't tell, the Surviving Mars theme song, which is halfway through the album. Also, all of the Surviving Mars songs, with the exception of a couple of them, are named after chemical elements. For example, this one is MgO, or manganese oxide, I believe. Mg. I think Mg is manganese. Okay, so we got that. Next up is C-2000 and C-2011. But yeah, like, all the people in Critical Role, they're never going to see this. I can say whatever the hell I want. I feel like if you met them... Mg is magnesium, so it's magnesium oxide. Okay. It's just M, capital M, lowercase g, capital O. Magnesium oxide. Manganese is Mn then? I don't know. I'm a periodic table guy. Mn. Well, the next song is manganese dioxide. Because it's MnO2. But yeah, all the people in Critical Role, like I said, they're never going to watch this. They have no idea who I am. They're never going to see this. They all seem like such incredibly genuine, passionate people that also understand that they have incredible success and a desire to use that success for excellent things. And, you know, there are far worse things in the world than that. Far, far worse things in the world than that. Was it just 9? Yeah, it was just 9 for now. Okay. C213 and C212. I like how voice actors are starting to become well known. Well, I mean, they're just actors, right? You would think that that would be all that's required. Like, I personally like the fact that so many actors are looking into voice acting. Like Aaron Paul doing Dispatch. He's not a voice actor, technically, but he did it. Oop, no, we got bad sprue there. We got a real bad piece of sprue there. Look at that piece of sprue there. Right there, right on the top. That's awful. Actually, can I cut that away? There we go. That's better. They had superb director and great writing. Like, Stray Gods is, right now, my benchmark for good voice acting and directing and writing, because Stray Gods did such an amazing job of letting the voice actors be the characters, and it was fantastic all the way through. I loved it. Oh, something slipped. Don't you stay there. All right, so right arm. That's this one. B15. That is the right one, right? Yeah. Left arm is B16, so it doesn't matter. If this one doesn't fit, then... But yeah, I think that in recognizing that voice acting is its own field with its own requirements and talents, we get fewer things like Peter Dinklage in Destiny, who, let's be clear, Peter Dinklage is not bad in Destiny, he's just not great. Nolan North is far better. And we get more Aaron Paul in Dispatch. And I think that's an important case to have. But I'm not a game designer. I'm not a voice actor. I'm just a guy on the internet. Okay, so that's on there. Now what? You want A222. It's A1. It's D2. But yeah, I think that more voice actors getting recognition for what they do is amazing. Like Christopher Judge in God of War. Oh my god. He is Kratos now, as far as I'm concerned. Okay, so this has a little notch right at the top there. Wants me to keep that at the top. And in the back? Yeah, and in the back. So... Nope, you lost me. But how? What? Oh, okay. There is a little nub at the end here. It just wants me to do those. Like that. And then C14 and A227. I also don't think that every game needs voice acting, but when it does have voice acting, it's really good. And I think that every game could stand to have more Gianni Montegrano, who shows up at the end of Cultic for no fucking reason to be the main bad guy. It's just like, wait a second. C14, C1. Also, Campaign 4 of Critical Role so far, pretty fucking baller. I've only watched up to like halfway through episode 7. But it's been pretty good. This is a hand. And the hand says, go this way. And Bob would be your uncle, but I got Sprue! Come on. Come on. You can do it. There you go. There you go. Good boy. Good boy, me. But yeah, I guess spoiler alert. I'm going to start recording Dispatch with Clarent. In not this week, but next week. I don't know when it'll go up on the channel. So, you know, don't hold your breath. But we are going to start recording it. one that Clarence been really excited about for a while. They've been messaging me about it, and we're like, hey, are we going to do this, or can I just play it on my own? I'm like, no. Do not play on your own. All right, and then put this in here. That looks really freaky, doesn't it? But that is how the orbiter looks. Huh. It is meant to work in space. And then it wants me to make a shoulder pad. So, C1B1, C1B1. You know you're going to want to do multiple playthroughs. We only do one on the channel unless there's a reason to do more. So that's not going to happen. Although that being said, I think I have tentatively got an agreement with Malhavoc and Tyler about Silent Hill F, which we are rapidly getting to the end of. Tyler wants to see the extra endings, and so does Mal. And maybe people on stream want to see it too, so we're going to have them stream it. Alright, B1-1 and B1-2. I don't know when they're going to stream it, but they are. I am not super interested in the extra endings. I mean, I am, but not enough to actually spend the time to play through that game, 3 more times. So, they'll be doing that on their own. Let's see. So, C1-8. Okay, so B1-2 is this one. Which goes like this. And then this goes like so. Down. Like that. That fits. C17 goes to the front with this part coming out like this. No. Hold on, I got it. Do you want it all the way up in? No, you can't want it all the way up in unless you do. You do want it all the way up in. Okay. Yeah, like that. Okay. And then take this one, slap a jam it in here. Okay. A231, A236. It's D2. B2. So A2, that's D1. A2. 31 and 26. Okay, that makes more sense. Because there is no 36. Other things that are on the horizon, we got to finish up Who's Lila. I think we have one more recording session, and we're doing that later this week, so I don't expect that will last too long. You go in like that. What? Hold on. Can't do that, no. So yeah, Who's Lila is like 3 or 4 episodes. That'll hopefully be done before the end of the year. Gears of War, we're probably finishing up recording that this Saturday or Friday. There we go. And then, of course, there's the whole week after Christmas that I take off because I can. Which is usually a time to rest, recover, and plan for what we're recording next. We've still got a lot of Abiotic Factor to get through. A lot of Barrow Trauma, which we're recording tomorrow, to get through. Alright, so that's on there. And then B110, which is this. What else are we playing? Chronos is still going. Silent Hill F is still going, but we're getting close to the end. We keep thinking we're getting close to the end, and then we're not actually at the end. It's like, this game is still going, and we're like, what? Okay, that's a shoulder. And then take this, put it on here, like that. Yeah. Ta-da! So that is like that. Nice. Now we got to do that for the other arm. I have no idea how much of Chronos we have left to do. I do know that we're only going to do one playthrough, because there's a lot to that game. And then I want to catch up with Space and do some other stuff after we're done with Gears of War. And couple other things. Other than that, I don't really have a lot of games on the horizon. A lot of games to play. I just don't know what I'm doing next. Okay. A223. Notch in and up like this. Ta-da. Okay. And then A228. This one. This song is Neon, N-E. And A228 and C13, which is this one. Slap these together. Put these in here. That. Okay. And then shoulder pad, which is B1, 3, and 4. What games, if you could ask us to do one game on the channel, not saying that we would, what game would it be? C-28 and C-27. Yeah. I do want to do another, like, murder mystery game. Oh! That's the other game that's coming out that I want to do with space. It's not out yet. It's not coming out till next year. Infectious Madness of Dr. Decker 2. The original was so good. I still think about that game every so often. So you go in like this. You... like this. I also think occasionally about going back to Drug Dealer Simulator 2 with Scow, but I feel like that game has had its time in the sun, literally. A230 and A225. I also found out recently that You ever try Schedule 1? I have not. I did watch Markiplier play it with Bob and Wade. And I was like, yeah, I guess. And that was as far as my mental process went. I don't know. It just seems like more of the same. Not to say that it's a bad game, but it just seems like more of the same. And B210. B2... I recently found out that my my brother and his daughter have been playing It Takes Two, which, along with Kiwi and Split Fiction, has been on my list of games to do for the longest time, and I'm starting to think it's never going to happen. There we go. And then... like that. Oh, but there's more on this part. Okay. A229. Yes.
Do you keep dropping shit?
Sometimes stuff falls off my desk. It's fine.
Okay. Okay. Just make sure it wasn't something else.
It's fine. It's not a cat. Probably.
I know. There will be no website. But I asked.
What did you think it was?
I don't know.
Something off the house? A prowler? Do I need to get the baseball bat?
Well, the ring camera didn't go off, so I think we're okay.
Okay, fine. Oh, shit. Ah, I cut off a bit of the part. Ah, I cut off a bit of the part. Shit. It's not the worst thing in the world. It's just gonna look bad. And even then, it won't look that bad. Actually, no, this is my favorite song on this soundtrack. This is... Nitrous Oxide, NO2. It's because of this part right here. C11. you ever want to capture the majesty of settling a planet, this song is perfect. Sorry, I concentrated on this one pretty hard. Ah. There we go. And then A2 24 is the last piece on this sheet. So, this little bit goes in here somehow. Explain how. Really? Really? Okay. The fidelity. You want me to put this in like this? Come on. That can't be right. It's going to go like this. Yeah, it fits better. So this little bit right here, focus. There you go. Kind of a little wrangly bit, but it looks like it lines up with the pipes on the side here. And then this goes on here. Like this? Huh. You sure about that there, Cap? I think you are. Yep, sure is. Like that. It's like it's a holding spot for a laser blade. All right. Arms done. So we finished the head, the core itself, the arms. It's leg time. This is the CC-2000 crawler. And then after we're done with the legs, which is going to be a little bit, then it's just getting the linear rifle put together. And that's it. So, D18, C12, and D17. I don't think I've cut any of the D1 parts yet, have I? I've cut a few. D17. And C12. Just this big bulbous motherfucker here. So this is D18. And then bulbous part at the back. Right? I believe so. Like that. Yeah, that makes sense. Wraps around that little peg there. Should just Snap in place. Not like that, though. Like that, like that. Okay. Come on. You can. Why can you not do it? Like that's not lining up. Why is it not lining up? There we go. That's interesting. This is called the Sanctuary. Sorry if my microphone was a little too close to my head there. D117 and D217. D117 and D217. Not sure why these are on two separate sheets. Unless they're not identical, which they probably aren't. So if we're looking at this from this direction, D1 goes on this side. Doesn't look like it matters how. It's right in there. Oh. This one goes in on this side. Alright, and then C216 and C116 are these bits right here. Should really play more Armored Core. I never played it after I did that stream. Game's hard. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. I got a lot of games that I should play. There's only so many hours in the day, and in the end, you gotta make choices. My choices all suck. So. Oh, goes like this. Oh, we got sprue. We got sprue! It's a barbell. Weird. And then A114. This part here. This goes in here, right? Oh, there's a part. How do you want me to put that in? There's a notch. You want me to have the notch out? There's two notches, though. What the fuck? How do I know which notch? Guess this is right. There's nothing that indicates... Oh, there is something that indicates. Truly, I am fortune's fool. There we go. Now it fits in there nice and tight. That's what she said. That's what she said. And if I'm looking at it this way, we want this to go on the bottom? How? Like this? Yeah, like that. Okay. I got a pelvis. A115, A116. Let's see one. This is A1. Alright, so A115 is this part, and this goes on the... Okay, so this goes on the back, like no, like that. This one goes on the front, and they join together. Sing together in perfect harmony. Okay. Pelvis complete. Now I gotta make legs. So I need... D1. 30 and 29. 30 and 29, okay. Thank God for nippers. You're gonna have to explain this to me. How the fuck do you want me to put these together? What? I got the right parts. Like this? That seems to be how they fit together. Yeah, okay, that is how it wants me to put them together. All right. It's a leg joint. Femur. D121. It's this one here. And D120. If anybody's following along, we are at this point right here. I know it's hard to see because it's not focusing very well. There's a glare, but that's where we are. So 21. How am I holding this? Like this? Like this? So you want me to put this on here like this? Maybe? No, that can't be right. this. And then this like this. Like, the parts may match up more or less. I don't feel like that's entirely right. Perspective is hard. Okay, I'm holding it the right way. You want me to put this... No, this? Like that. Up. Like that. Okay. Like that. Okay. That makes more sense. Sort of. Okay, that makes more sense. D114 and D115, that's C1. I kind of wanted to get a tank tread mech too, but I don't remember if there was one or if it was reasonably priced. Might not have been reasonably priced. Okay, how in the hell? Okay, so if I'm holding it like this, right? Yeah, like this. You want me to take one of these parts. This part goes on the other side. You want me to smack dab her into there? No, those don't match up. What? You want me to put it through the hole here? That can't be right either. Unless you want me to do this through the hole on this side? Like that? Okay, that's a hinge. That kind of works. Which means that this then connects to here and goes snap, snap. Nice. Okay, so now we've got a hinged. A hinge. Ooh, this moves too. I don't know if that's supposed to move. Find out, I guess. It's a foot. That's supposed to move. Okay, good. D131, that's still C1, Dave. 31 is this part here. And 28. This goes over the ball joint. Like that. Okay. And this goes like this. Right? No. Like this. There we go. That is a weird looking leg joint. Is this the knee? Might be the knee. No, it's the kneecap. Okay. B18 and B17. That's A1. It's D1. D2. So if it's like this, I want me to that and that. See, it's a foot. Trust me, it's a foot. All right, now we got to make the other leg. So for that we need D2. 29 and 30. And then 21 and 20. Which, again, wants me to hold this up like this. Sorry. No, like this. There we go. How did this work again? Was it like this? I think it was like that. Nope, it can't be like that. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble reading this one. Try this way. Ah, I got sprue. Sprue! Like that, and then this goes in like this, right? I can't move though. That feels wrong. Oh, that's right. All right. Oh, no, it does still move. Never mind. I'm good. And then 14 and 15. go this one? No. Hold on. They go through the hole. I don't like that. Right. This part goes on first. Eh. Then. Now we're fucking cooking with steam, baby. Right, it is pointing towards the shin bone. D228, which is this beast here. And D231, which is this beast. It's very meditative for me. I don't meditate. So just having something that I can focus on that doesn't require too much brain power, it's very nice. Haha, Dave doesn't think, blah, blah, blah. Don't worry about it. I know what I said. I mostly use my car drive home from work to be meditative because I turn off the radio and I just listen to cars passing by. Because usually when I'm home, I'm either doing stuff or zoning way out. So. B2, B2. That's not right. This goes like this. There we go. Ta-da. Like that? Yeah, okay. That makes more sense. Oh, we've moved into Stellaris, apparently. We ran out of Surviving Mars stuff. That's okay. Stellaris soundtrack, also good. And there's lots of them. Why are you not punching in here? Oh, that's why. This is a little twisted. There we go. Okay. All right. Now do this twice. B2, 15, and 17. We are now right here. I do think Stellaris is a great game. Good God, can I not play it? Not anymore. There is so many moving parts in that game. Almost as many as are in Terra Invicta, Dave, you hypocrite. Yeah, well. I guess the big difference is that... Do I see an irregular? What are we looking at? What are you talking about? An irregular what? Also, hi, Chaos. Alright. Let's go on this one. I have to be able to face forward, so... Maybe it doesn't matter? AC pilot? Well, possibly. But don't worry, you're going to destroy me like 16 to 17 times before I actually figure out what I'm doing and win. Do that for the other one. Ooh, this means this sheet's almost going to be done. Nice. Don't drop your nippers on your penis. It's a bad time for everybody. Well, since you played, they added a few parts last year for an ultra lightweight tetracore. Please explain to me what a tetracore is, because that sounds baller. I love lightweight mechs. I mean, big stompy boys are good. Don't get me wrong. I do need to play Armored Core 6 again. I was mentioning that earlier in the stream. I haven't played it since I streamed it. Okay, now we're just playing random-ass songs. Fuck it. Ah, four-legged. Oh, well, you didn't see the... Were you not here at the start of the stream, Chaos? Just out of curiosity. It's okay if you weren't. I just want to show you something that you might not have seen. I woke up 15 minutes ago. Okay, well. We're doing the AC orbiter, the CC-2000 orbiter today. But I also have this one. The BD-011 Melander Liger Tail. I just figured that one would probably be a little more complicated, so... Okay. Those are done for now. Now you want me to do C-114 and C-115. Whoa, chair, don't move. It's 14 and 15, and you want D133. So this one. They want the boot. So you want these facing inwards? Really? Okay, that's... I can do that. It's just weird. Okay. So going this way, you want it in the back here? No, that can't be right. Unless it is. Like that, no. There's more, dear God. I'm confused. These are two different parts, right? Okay. So do you want this one like this? Oh, yeah, you do. Yeah. Shocked to see so many turkey now that are sale for over 60% off. I mean, turkey's expensive. You should get as many of those as you can, roast them up, and then, you know, sell them to people. Okay. Oh god, these don't stay in very well. So we got that. And then D232, or D132, I should say. Cover that up. Yep. There we go. And then flip it over. Either one, doesn't matter. There we go. Yeah, grocery shopping frustrates me lately. Quite a bit. So I understand your pain. I just want my Lucky Charms. Yes, I do eat Lucky Charms. I am a 42-year-old man that eats Lucky Charms. They are fucking delicious. It is 33. This one. And 32. Frosted mini wheats are also good, but they're very jaw heavy, for lack of a better term. $6 for a dozen eggs? Damn. It's a lot of eggs. Or it's a lot for eggs. There. Take this. What in the hell happened here? This one looks different. And it fits. Okay, so we've done this, now we need to do this. which is, these are not the feet, these are the ankles. Okay, so we need D123, D125, and D122. Or D2, it doesn't matter, so 23, 22, 25. Is it Shaw's Chaos Zero? I refuse to go to Shaw's. Stop and Shop? Gotcha. Never been there. Probably not going to go now. Okay, so this is a heel. Sorry. So this goes in like this. And this, whoop, goes in like this. Oop, we got sprue! Sprue! Better. Okay. This is the Terra Invicta soundtrack, by the way. Okay, then this goes in like this. Here's your leg. Still got a part on there. I need this one. You. No, okay. Thought I was missing a part for a second. Top. Then this goes in here. Captain's log 842124. All right, legs. I don't know which one is right and which one is left. I would imagine that's probably important to know. Actually, no, it doesn't matter. They're the exact same. Now it's important to differentiate. Okay, so we're now down here. A110. C2. A111. D116. Good old turkey. Don't worry about that. That's just a thing that fell. Not important. Okay, so this part, we're going to make you the right leg. You are now right leg boy. How do you want this to go in here? Short end in here. Right? Okay. This part goes on the front here. Ah! This part goes in the back. It does go like that. Huh. Alright. That can't be right, though. Food grade bucket? I don't even know what that means. Okay, so you want me to put this in here first. I guess that makes sense. This goes in like this. Pointing outwards. This to go on here. Food safe bucket. Okay, that makes more sense. You snap on here. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay. Got it. C117 times 2, which is the last bits on this sheet. That piece might be gone. So small. That piece is gone. It's gone forever now. I dropped one piece. It's a good record. Fortunately, it's not an important piece. It's just a decorative piece. This on the outside. And D112. Call it battle damage. Could do that. That's rude. Oh yeah, that's sprue. Okay. And then B113, that is A1. Is this sheet empty? Yes. This is the last bit on this one. Oh, killed the leg. Posed it with the Weon track blown off. Nice. That's using your model and noggin. This part goes on top here. Yes, but like this. Okay. Alright. That's the right leg ready. Left leg. Same thing, different parts. There's the last two pieces from here, so that's good. System alert. And then D2 16. Alright, so you want a big part in here. This facing out. Well, unfortunately, we didn't finish before 10, but we're doing okay. This goes up and over. Should snap in. Ah! Hate when things snap like that and they're plastic. It's like, oh, I fucked it up. But I didn't. It's good. We're doing fine. Okay. Alright, C217 and C217. Last two bits on this sheet. These parts I won't lose, probably. Oh, almost lost it. It's fine. Okay. Sheet's done. Here. There we go. And now we attach them to the pelvis. Like this, yes. All right, last thing to do is to build the booster, which is super easy. It's just, well, two things, and then the rifle. But the booster is super easy. We need... Where are these parts then? D1910. Never used them. That's weird. Oh, these are the expansion parts. Gotcha. We'll do those in a bit. I do need... D111. D212. Why those two? I don't know. And this goes in the back of the core on the right, like this. The Academy. We believe the aliens come in peace. We're really, really dumb. What if they just gave me an extra? That's weird. All right. Boosters attached. And put it together. So arm in here. Arm in here. Head right here. Head's looking a little cockeyed. Why is the head looking cockeyed? Let's try that again. That's better. And a couple of things left. Oh, my eye is itchy. Okay. And guns, as we all know, go in the right hand. Left is reserved for laser blades. And then finally, the expansion ports. Which are not essential. They are part of the kit, so that's what we're going to do. That's empty. That's empty. It's empty as. All right, and there is our 30-minute model kit. All done. That looks really cool. Not gonna lie. Now, when I got this collector's edition for Armored Core 6, because I did, because I fucking love Armored Core, I also got this. This is not articulated, so it does not move. This is a statue, not a model. This, like the arms don't move, the weapons don't move, nothing moves. You can swap out the weapons, but that's kind of it. But this is the same as this. I kind of like this one better just because it's articulated, but this one still looks really cool. But yeah. This one also has a bunch of stuff that it comes with that I knocked off by accident. Does not come with the original head. Like, this head is not this head. Different models. Everything else is base. Except the weaponry. But this also has a missile launcher here. And this one is very specifically made. The missile launcher only goes in this position. You cannot move it. It does have the cool little boosters at the back, though. Has some extra guns, too. So you can use one of these, too. I have this set up to... It didn't break off, did it? I don't think it did. Yeah, it doesn't move. Yeah, extra guns that you can't actually mount. Oh. You can swap out the loom blade for the pile driver. So yeah, that is the CC-2000 Orbiter base model. Doesn't even have a laser blade. Unless this is the laser blade, which I don't think it is. Because it's not mentioned in this manual at all. It's just booster, arm unit, all that stuff. Now, the cool thing about these model kits is, I mentioned this before, but if I decide that I want this model to have this freaking thing, or this, this giant Gatling gun, I can swap those out. And even this gun has like a little port on top for an expansion or something like that. I can do the shoulder weapons. All of the stuff here is interchangeable. I can swap the head, I can swap the core, all of it. So, these model kits are really cool. But, let me get to a little song that's a little less, Why can't you play that song right now? That's weird. But yeah, so that is a model done. I still have two other models that are Armored Core, and I have one Mega Man X model that I also want to build. Whether I'm going to build them on stream or... Yeah, you can see some different weapons there. Scooter, Ashmead. Anyway, whether I'm going to build them on stream or not, I don't know. But I do want to show you Prison City. So we got a few minutes here. Let me get this set up. Just because the music in Prison City is freaking awesome. It's actually the soundtrack we're listening to right now. Okay, I need to go to... Well, I need to pull up my keyboard. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed putting together a model. I do love doing that. Yeah. Okay. Do I not have it installed? Uh-oh. Oh my god, it's not installed, everybody. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I'm gonna have to wait here for 5 hours while it installs. What am I gonna do? And it's done. Give me here. "1994, Detroit was abandoned. The last residents moved out of the city. 1995, Detroit Penal Project was created, building massive walls around the city. The worst criminals are sent there to serve their life sentences. The only way in or out is through heavily armed supply trains. 1997, present day. Techno-terrorists have infiltrated Detroit Prison City, building an army by supplying prisoners with weapons. That's all you need to know. I'm gonna play in normal mode. Training is important. We don't care. Hal, we pulled you out of retirement to stop the techno-terrorists that have infiltrated Detroit Prison City. You are the only one that can complete this mission. What do I have to do? We need you to infiltrate the city and defeat all of the techno-terrorist wardens that have taken over the security zones. Once you've taken out all of the wardens, contact me and we'll rendezvous within the DCP headquarters in the center of the city. How do I get in? The terrorists are hijacking our supply trains to smuggle equipment and weapons into Prison City. You'll need to hide in the cargo until you are within the city's walls. Once you're inside, meet up with our contacts in each zone. They're specialists assigned to covertly retrieve intel, and they'll give you the Warden's keycard. Warden's keycard? Yes, Hal. Each zone of the Prison City is controlled by a techno-terrorist prison warden. They're holed up in their safe rooms. This needs to stay off the books, and you have 24 hours. You're the only one qualified for this mission, Hal. Will you accept it? Leave it to me. Let's go. Fear my fearsome chakrams. Yeah, this is the game. But the music is so good! High D. Colonel, what's a Russian gunship doing in Detroit Prison City? Doors locked, can't get in. Third upgrade. I am now superpowered. I'm glad you made it, Hal. It was difficult, but I managed to steal the engine room keycard. Here you go. Thanks. That's like the most that Hal is ever gonna say is just, yep, thanks, cool. So because I picked up those 3 upgrade things, I have maximum power. And we're done. And then a call out to Mega Man 2. Look at that ass. Rooftops. Every level has a different way for how they actually get here, and I love it. Look at that ass! Maximum power. The way that he runs is just so satisfying. It's so fast. Like the animation. I don't know what it is about it, but it's so satisfying. Maybe let's not go that way. Hey, look, it's my contact. It's I, Simon. Iroquois Simon here. Ooh. How? Do you ever feel like you're somewhere you just don't belong? No. Oh. Well, here's the warden's keycard. Yeah, great. Hal doesn't give a shit about anybody's backstory. Ah! I don't want to go that way, I don't think. Unless I have to. Oh, I should have. Oh, I didn't die. Nice. It's awfully nice of you, game. I don't think I can actually get back up there. Hey, hot dog. Give me that hot dog. It's delicious. Here. And moving on. Secret ladder. Oh. 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 That's not good. I'm in an infinite death loop. Almost. But I got an upgrade to my health and full health back, so it's fine. I've never seen that before. I've never had max power this long. It's a Hind D. Oh, I lost my max power. That's a shame. Ow. Damn you, helicopter. Oh, wrong button. I didn't mean to jump into that missile, I promise you. Oh, wrong side. Damn it. Chakrams! You're throwing chakrams! And in fact, if you throw them too fast, then you get weaker. So you gotta, like, do a proper rhythm. Ah, you bastard. This game is a huge throwback to an old NES game called Power Blade. In which the main weapon that you had was boomerangs. Smash the car! Nice. Oh, I got free lives for that. I've never done that before. Alright, this is the last level we'll do, and then I'll call it a night. This level is great because... motorcycle! And you would expect this to be hard because there's no indication of when you need to jump and there's enemies coming from every direction. It's really easy. Keep coming out back. Ooh. So that's the boss door. I can't get in there because I don't have the key yet. That man has a knife. That is a mech. Guess I'm down here. health. Here, little bug bastard. They need to be in milk. Oh no, it's the mech. What am I gonna do? Now, what I'm gonna do is die. Yep, there we go. Never make it up that jump. I don't know if you can or not. Ooh, shield. You stab this bitch. I really hate those knife guys. Right. I should have stayed to the left. A child. I may look 12, but I'm actually a scientist who happens to be 12, Hal. Right. Anyway, here's the keycard. It'll open up the ramp to I-75. Be careful, Fury Roads is an inhumanly large and dangerous mutie with a taste for human flesh. Thanks. You know what? Let's just go down here. Probably safer anyway. Don't worry, I meant to do that. I have to go this way. Oh, fuck. Missed that jump. Let's go all the way back around. No, you bastard. It's late, I'm tired. I guess I don't need to do that. It's just an upgrade, and I'm not doing the whole game. Fury Roads. Alright. Mom spaghetti. Say hello to Fury Roads. Took me a long time to figure out how to fight this boss. Can't really hurt him right now. Not without getting too close. And I'm dead anyway. This boss is the easiest boss in the world if you have the upgraded chakram, and if you don't, he just takes forever. Because your maneuverability is garbage on the motorcycle. See? Garbage. Just fucking kill him. Just kill him. Just garbage. Ah. None of those hit him, really? Weird. Okay, now he's got that. God, this boss sucks. Like I said, upgraded chakram, easy as pie. God, he's throwing dudes at me. Why can't I kill that guy? Nah. god, stop! Anyway, you get the idea. That's Prison City. It's a really good game. It's really hard. There's also bonus stages. After you beat the Preserve, there's a mission to disable the bombs underwater, just like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the NES. But yeah, that's Prison City. So, we built the plastic model, and I got to show you Prison City, so everybody's having a good time. But thanks, everybody, for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Have a great night. Have a great rest of your week. I will not be streaming on Friday. I will be streaming on Saturday. Saturday will not be Adventure Select because one of the players isn't available. So we'll be doing that next week, but I will be streaming on Saturday because I won't be streaming on Friday. So make sure you tune in for that. But thanks everybody for watching. Have a great night. Have a great week. See you next time.